Okay, the cleanup crew has arrived. Santa Monica Close-Up is already here, as usual. I'm usually late. These guys are cleaning up the area. Today is Friday, so everybody should know there's a cleanup today. So where's Daisy? Oh, good morning, Daisy. Are you going to be able to stop everybody?
They're going to have to bulldoze me too. Because I don't consent to domination systems, do you?
No, I'm not submissive.
That's right. So I go nowhere.
Now, did you ask him what's the difference between someone going out on the beach with their canopy?
And healings. I have people share feelings and needs. I do healing circles. Like, it's always on my YouTube. I'm considered one of the vendors. I just don't charge. I'm a servant. The police, the sanitation, like everyone respects me. These are Los Angeles County beaches and harbors. And I have not had that much interaction with them. I know LADWP, I know the firemen, I know pretty much all the city workers. I mean, these guys are always waving to me. They know who I am. I just told them that I gave them the 5 steps of global liberation. Told them they were superheroes. Told them I love them, but I will not submit like a mother. And I have a child who wants to come home drunk and get in a fight with me. I'll be like, no, I'm not available. And they want to bully me and push me around, and no, not available. Because by me not being available, I get to liberate us from domination systems. Nowhere. They got 7 superheroes.
What else do you want me to take?
These are the most powerful superheroes in the world.
Hi, baby.
There's a glorious goddess in there. I want to hang out with her. Goddess, when you're not working, come hang out. Him too. They're all cool. I usually stick with the girls though, so goddess, just come hang out. Guys, you can hang out with my homies. They're like my brothers, but it takes me a while to build trust. But I definitely want to hang out with that goddess. These are my friends. But domination system hurts us. It pits us against each other. It tells them that they have to enforce this rule and this law because of this merit-based system that actually harms the planet. And when we use the most force and control and the least amount of love and care, then we all get stressed out, both everyone, the people in the role of dominator and then the person in the role of the submitter. And we use a language of shame and fear by giving people, I'll tell you, there's 6 components. The first one is our evaluation. So if we like something, we give our positive evaluation. If we don't like it, we give our negative evaluation. The next thing is our thinking. So our evaluation comes from our hippocampus. And that's when we have a strong feeling. And if we don't like it, we're going to give a really bad evaluation. And it comes from the center of our brain, and it's charged with emotion. So instead of thinking and evaluating, we're meant to feel. We're meant to mourn and acknowledge and identify universal needs and attune to each other's nervous systems. We're not supposed to evaluate. And that's a form of attack. Or sometimes if we say nothing, then that's like a running away, a ghosting. That's flight. So you get it? It's like fight, flight, freeze. Fawning. Fawning is like when the most powerful needs matter. And it's okay, my needs don't have to matter. Like, let's just make sure your needs get met, and my needs will get met after. That's fawning. That's like when the animal shows their belly and genitals to you because they're just wanting you to know that everything's okay and they're just submitting to you. And we all know what the 5th F is. I don't like to say the F word, but love making. And that's why we objectify each other and weaponize bodies, and why we're ashamed of being naked. And we're supposed to be naked. And we're not supposed to lust at each other unless we consent. And women live in a world of constant violence because men are looking at us and lusting on us, and men live in a world of constant violence because women are looking at them and identifying what needs they can meet because they are a provider and they are objectified for their ability to take us places and get us things in parables or do this. Once we acknowledge that we do in fact need each other, we will stop using each other. So what's our sympathetic nervous system? Evaluation, thinking, then we come up with our strategies once we're done thinking with our stories and everything. Like, what are we gonna do? After our strategies, then there come our demands.
Nobody else can.
And then there's, what?
I was hoping you would face my camera because there's
And then
nobody
there's
else
demands
filming.
and threats and punishments. So what we want to do instead is we want to tap into our heart. And not just God. Like, we can't turn everything over to God only this time. We must include love and nature too.
Nature, yeah.
Because we are a part of nature. And if we don't acknowledge that it hurts us and it's trauma when we're not caring and kind, that's not our truth, that's our trauma. We're loving and sweet. All of you are loving and sweet. You guys have needs. If you come to me and you say, hey, we have these needs. We want the beach to be beautiful because right now we're all gonna have a dance run party and your temple is in the way. I'd be like, oh my God, you're gonna do a dance run. If you told me your needs, I would want to collaborate with you. But because you come in with, remember, you gave me your evaluation. Hey, it's bad that you are camping here. Hey, are you a vendor? Hey, like, these are your evaluations. You tell me what you think. Then you make your demands. Hey, you need to go do this. Move. Do that. Go over here. Go away. Disappear. And then there's threats. If you don't, we're going to. And then you tell me what the punishment is. And then the reward is, in this case, I don't have to be punished. But the reward for you is you get paid. And if you don't get paid, there's also a punishment because you are in the same type of system. So if your punishment is you get written up if you don't listen. So my darling, I'm here to tell you like a mother.
Okay, there's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Let us cry buckets of tears because we created ecological disaster. Somehow we made it so Earth's organs are not sacred. Somehow we made it so we're pitted against each other. And
So the cleanup crew wants to clean her out off the beach. Oh, wait. I hope they're not going to bulldoze her. Are they going to bulldoze her? Is that what's going to happen when she doesn't move? Why would the bulldozer be here? Crazy.
With our own private waterfall or our own private hot spring, and we can make it as hot or as cold as we want. We have that in nature. And for people who want market economy, that should be a choice. I choose to be free. I choose to be liberated. I told you my 5 steps of global liberation. What step are you on? I ask you step 3. What is your meaning and purpose? If there was no such thing as market economy, what kind of superhero would you be? What would you do for the community, for the ecosystem? What incredible positive change would you bring if you looked within and listened to love, God, and nature? To the intrinsic
Okay, here's my
motivation
interpretation
inside,
of
instead
the cleanup.
outside, into some authority who
Anybody
doesn't
that's
love you,
homeless
who can kick you out
that
and tell you
camps
you don't belong, and that's
is
not
supposed to be
true.
removed.
And
That's
12
all I
steps
know.
is
Pretty
12
sure.
steps.
Every Friday. But
12 steps
she's not homeless.
12 steps.
She doesn't have a 3-sided tent. She's just out on the beach, enjoying the beach. It's not illegal to put your stuff out on the sand like every other sunbather.
That is how you feel and operate.
And just because it's Daisy,
They don't pay.
they're going to try to remove her.
Willingness and capacity, and the 12 step is about being of service and paying it forward.
So the cars have all gotten here. The cars and the park rangers and the cleanup crew, the environmental agency.
Hey, super squad. If we want to be rid of domination systems, it's right here, right now. Make a stand with me. These are our friends. You guys are calling me Daisy because you love me and I love you because we're part of a
I want to
super squad.
respect you. That's all that's going to be. Mutual respect. This has to come down, gentlemen. Whatever you need to do, but it needs to come down quickly. Thank you.
What makes you think this is any different than any other beach goer that puts a canopy out to block the sun from them? What's the difference? Yeah, you can't answer that, can you? It's not a 3-sided tent. Of course it's not. If I want to go camp, if I want to park my body out there on the sand,
Are going to get mad
on a rug or whatever I want to put out there, and it's not a three-sided canopy. What's wrong with it? Just because it's Daisy.
No, I'm not gonna, unless you listen to me, I'm not doing anything. Dude, I do nothing until I'm heard.
Where's my trash truck?
May I speak? Will I be interrupted? I will need 99 seconds, and I won't go over 99 seconds. I will stop exactly at 99.9 seconds, starting in 5 for the 5 steps of global liberation. In 1, the jig is up. 2, turn everything over to love, God, nature. 3, what's your meaning and purpose? 4, find your super squad. And 5, pass it on for a global liberation. Blah! Okay, this is what I want to say. So I love you. I want your needs to get met. Goddess, I want to do everything you say because you're a queen and my friend, but not because of domination systems, because you're threatening me, and I want to be heard, so thank you for telling me you're going to listen. I just want to say that there's about 20 people here, all these trucks, and I have an idea. Let's go dig a river after we're done moving, and if you guys agree to dig a river with me, I'll move. Otherwise, I will never move.
What's the difference between me going to the beach, putting down my towel, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the park ranger.
Sir, excuse me, we're working right here. Just let us.
Yeah. So what's the violation?
What's the violation?
So why are they trying to get her out of here? Obviously, they're trying to take her stuff. If there's no violation, you can't take it.
You mean these guys can be charged?
If there's no violation, you can't take her stuff.
There was nothing wrong. You guys can each be fined and sued for harassment and intimidation.
He wants that moved without a violation.
Good job, guys. Good
There's no
job.
violation. She's enjoying the sun. She's enjoying the sand. She came here to the beach to enjoy herself. I want this moved. Well, I'm the guy from an environmental agency. I get to dictate. So what? There's no 72-hour rule.
So that is the violation.
You call her bed. She's being comfortable on the ground. I'm going to help her in court. You better believe that.
It's just like that gentleman at the
Thank you, officer.
Can you believe I didn't get electrocuted? You weren't unhappy I got handcuffed? But what about the fact that I got handcuffed? I know you can't.
I think we can do martial law and evict the city of Los Angeles and municipality and bring in the Department of Defense. We have civil rights being violated at levels I never understood. We have so much over laws.
My bond. I'm California citizen. Smoke weed. Oh, it was like a year and a half ago.
But she's moving. Yeah. So that's what the issue.
Okay, so the LAPD is agreeing with me.
What a waste of fucking money.
So that's why I'm asking.
Our taxpayer dollars.
Would you be quiet? They're letting them go. Stop it.
Yes? How can you
LAPD is agreeing with us. They're leaving her alone. Be quiet.
Now look at the city workers. You're not here at 3 o'clock in the morning, sir, when they show up to dig them out of the goddamn sand. I am. I live next to them. Don't tell me what I fucking see. And usually if the LAPD isn't dragging my ass to fucking jail, they usually give me a fucking hello and a hi. Fuck you and your neighbors.
Appreciate
But it
that.
says to love them. And I'll fucking love
I
them
don't know
any
how
way
to.
I
I just
want.
love the queen.
Reverend Whiteshaw, you got all the spec.
So they're leaving you alone.
Has to be good.
They're leaving you alone. Don't move.
I gotta go to court. I got a fucking issue. I had 2 goddamn court orders.
boyfriend's hat and I have that thing because I headbutted him. But it was an accident. It was an accident. Hey, squad. Can you guys help me move so we could get these nice folks on their way?
Did they tell? They didn't tell you to move, did they?
Doing incredible, amazing.
Daisy, they didn't tell you to move. Why are you moving?
Yeah, the goddess gave me a hug.
Okay, so you want to move on your
I don't
own.
care what they say.
All right. You're just moving on your own, I guess.
Just moving 'cause
All
she
right.
gave me a hug.
You got to stand up for people that are removed all the time,
A
though.
hug after I move. Yeah! Hey. Where's Reverend White? Yo, why you guys all leave when it's time for me to actually move?
It's not time for you to move. You don't understand. Too bad. You're not sticking up for anybody. Some superhero you are. This is one of the first times I've stuck up for Daisy. She didn't have to move.
And I want to be respectful. Goddess is kind.
LAPD didn't say she had to move. She's moving on her own.
So is it better over there? What's the difference?
I don't see the difference.
Okay, we good here. She's moved her personal
fine.
property and then she's moved
You
the
guys,
tent, so
I'm gonna
we
come
don't
every
need to
time.
pick up anything here, brother. Thank you.
Next time I'll bring everything. Love you guys. Yeah.
Let's go.
All these people.
Is that part of the beach property furniture?
No, it's his business over here that closed 4 months ago. Shit, it's been laying there. 2 of them have been laying there. Somebody stole one. Maybe they'll steal the other if you're lucky.
They're abandoned?
Yeah, they've been abandoned for months. I drive by them every day.
So he's talking about that table.
Well, what do you expect? They rent it 4 doors. That's $25,000 a month. For video games, you think you're going to pay your fucking rent on that?